Let me show you one of the easiest business validation strategies. If you're a first-time entrepreneur, it takes just one day and can save you from wasting months or even years building something nobody actually wants. Seriously, stop trying to validate your business idea the wrong way. Here's how to know if your idea will actually make money and do it in just 24 hours. So here's what most people do wrong. They spend weeks, sometimes months researching, reading business books, binge-watching YouTube videos, and asking their friends or family what they think. But here's the truth. None of those people are going to buy from you. You're basically asking broke people if rich people will pay for something. You're asking your cousin who's never run a business if your idea makes sense. It's like asking someone who's never been to a gym how to get six-pack abs. It just doesn't work. And even when people say, "Oh yeah, I'd totally buy that," they're just being nice. But nice words don't pay your bills. But here's what smart entrepreneurs do instead. They skip the guesswork. They go straight to the source. They use what I call the 24-hour validation method, and it's way simpler and faster than you think. Here's how it works. Step 1. Write down exactly who would pay for this idea, not who might be interested or who would think it's cool. I'm talking about real people who are already feeling the pain your solution solves and are ready to spend money to fix it. Be super specific, not women aged 18 to 45. Get clear, busy moms who want to lose weight without cooking separate meals for their kids, or first-time freelancers who are overwhelmed with finding their first clients. The more specific, the better. Write down their age, income, location, what keeps them up at night, and most importantly, where they already hang out online. What groups are they in? What YouTube channels do they follow? What podcasts do they listen to? Now, step 2. Go find where these people are already spending money on similar problems. That means diving into Facebook groups, Reddit threads, Amazon product reviews, TikTok comments, online forums, or even the comment sections of competitors. You're not just spying, you're listening. You're looking for emotional pain, for frustration, for complaints. But here's the key part. You're also looking for wallets already open. If they're spending money even on solutions that aren't that great, that means there's demand. And if there's demand, you've got something to work with. Now comes the magic part. Step 3. You create what I call a smoke test. This is where you act like your product or service already exists and see if people want to buy it. This doesn't have to be complicated. You can create a simple landing page using a free tool. You can write a social media post or run a poll in a group. You can send a DM to someone in a forum or comment thread. Heck, you could even post a screenshot mock-up of your idea with a limited spots offer. What matters is this. You're not asking people if they like your idea, you're asking them to take action. Big difference. Don't say, "Would you be interested in this?" Say, "I'm opening 10 early access spots for people who want help with X, message me if you want one." Watch what happens. Because here's the thing. If people won't sign up for a waiting list, leave their email, or even send you a message when it's free, they're definitely not going to buy when it costs money. And this one step, it saves you months of building a product or service no one's actually going to pay for. Here's a real story. One entrepreneur had an idea for a meal planning app for busy parents. Instead of hiring a developer and spending thousands of dollars building it, she went into parenting Facebook groups and posted, "Thinking about offering custom weekly meal plans for busy families, $20/month. Would anyone be interested?" That post got 50 replies in 24 hours. 50 parents ready to pay right now. That's all the proof she needed. Now she knew this idea had legs. But it gets even better. She also got replies from people who weren't interested, and they told her why. Some wanted allergy-friendly options. Some wanted integration with grocery delivery. That feedback helped her tweak the offer before she even built anything. That's the beauty of this method. You don't just validate demand. You get insights that make your offer better before it even exists. Now here's what most people miss, and it's a big one. Validation isn't just about proving your idea works. It's about proving that it works for the right people, at the right price, with the right level of urgency. You could have the most amazing idea in the world. It could be beautifully designed, brilliantly planned, and genuinely helpful. But if people won't pay enough for it, guess what? It's not a business. It's a passion project. And that's fine if that's what you want. But if you're here to build a business, you need a business model that works. That's why the 24-hour validation test is so powerful. It cuts through the noise. It gets you real data from real people with real money. It gives you clarity. Fast. Let me ask you this. Would you rather spend 6 months building a product that might work, or spend one single day finding out what actually will? The choice seems obvious, right? So here's what you do right now. 1. Pick your idea. 2. Write down exactly who would buy it. Not in theory, but in real life. 3. Find where they hang out and where they already spend money. 4. Create a simple smoke test to post, a landing page, a message, and ask for real action. Do this in the next 24 hours and you'll be ahead of 90% of beginner entrepreneurs who are still stuck in planning mode. Because here's the truth. The market doesn't care about your idea. It doesn't care how long you've been thinking about it. It doesn't care how much potential you think it has. The market only cares about one thing. Can you solve a problem people will pay to fix? If the answer is yes, congratulations. You've got something real. If not, you've just saved yourself months of time, stress, and energy. So stop guessing. Start testing. Your future self will thank you for it. And now the real question. Will you be the person who takes action in the next 24 hours, runs the test, talks to real people, and gets real data? Or will you still be Googling how to validate a business idea 6 months from now? If you found this helpful and you want me to personally help you transform from an overwhelmed beginner into a confident, successful entrepreneur with step-by-step guidance and real-time validation strategies, you can join my Beginner's Market Entry Decisions Guide below. Let's build something people actually want together.